afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the Red Zone. Today, the Lady Aces are entertaining the Lady Eagles from North Central. Your starting lineups will go as this way. Number 2, Madison Brown, 5'5", freshman for the Eagles. Number 2, number 3, Peyton Taylor, a 5'5", senior. Number 10, Kristen Hickman, a 5'7", sophomore. Sydney McCarnes, number 11, 5'9", senior. And number 32, Lindsey Brown, 5'10", senior. They have a couple big girls at 5'10" and 5'9". For Hicksville, we'll have Emily Sanders, a senior, number 1 at 5'6". Number 2, Caitlin Bergman, a senior at 5'11". Number 15, Samantha Klima, a senior at 5'10". Number 24, Harley Schumann, a senior at 5'7". And Riley Figgins will start, number 5, a senior at 5'9". So those are the starting lineups. The Eagles are 6-14, and the Aces are 10-11. So we'll see what the season shows for them. This is the Aces' final game of the regular season. They will compete next Tuesday night at Lincoln View in the first round of the sectional tournament.
Yeah, they were seated sort of in the center of the pack for their sectional. Paulding is a lower seed than they are, so the Aces have they're favored slightly, I guess. It's a number 6 against the number 8 seed in that game.
Yeah. Okay. Loose ball goes out of bounds.
And this is senior night, even though it's being played in the afternoon. And Josh Freese had more seniors than he had slots for starters. So
yeah.
Even with Micah Schrader being injured and Noelle Nuttall is not here today, she had a previous appointment set up with a prospective college that she's interviewing at today.
Harley Schumann with the steal gives to Bergman.
But that still left him, I think, with 6 seniors, even with the 2 missing. So,
because there's the Edom.
So we'll see Miss Story, I'm sure, getting rotated in here at some point during this first quarter.
Klima holding the ball, gives it to Sanders. Sanders over to Schumann. Inside, Sanders' shot is blocked by the backboard. And North Central steps on the line. It'll be white ball. Schumann to inbound it. To Klima. Schumann has it. Bergman looks, gives it to Schumann. Schumann drives the baseline, and the ball is tipped away from her by McCarnes, and they are quickly up the floor. Taylor and Brown handle the ball. Taylor gives it inside to McCarnes. She goes down low to Hickman.
I'm going to have a whistle away from the ball.
Hicksville fouls on number 5, Riley Figgins. Her first, team's first.
I'm going to see Figgins bumped her after she took the shot, I guess.
So Brown and Taylor Brown drives in. She's a freshman. And we have a jump ball. Bergman and number 32, Lindsey Brown, tie it up.
Aces with the possession arrow, so they'll get possession.
Sanders up the floor. Intended for Klima. Off her hand, Schumann picked it up. Bergman in the corner to Sanders. Down low to Klima. Shot over the basket. Madison Brown with the ball. Shot was put up by Lindsey Brown, and it's off Hicksville, out of bounds. McCarnes to inbound it. Gets it out to Madison Brown. Taylor to Brown. Drives underneath, bring it back around. Taylor, and she passes it out of bounds. Intended for Lindsey Brown. Sanders gets it in Figgins. Schumann with the rebound. Deflected by North Central. Schumann gets it across the line. Gives it over to Sanders, down to Schumann. Up and
There we go.
Brown with the ball. Across to McCarnes. Ball is taken away by Bergman. To Sanders. Inside it goes to Figgins.
Another
With a layup.
Another nice setup.
Backdoor feeds.
Quick timeout called by the North Central bench. That'll be a quick 30-second timeout. Aces with the early 4-0 lead. Nice ceremony before the game for the seniors as they get ready to say goodbye. I didn't know Harley Schumann planning on going into law enforcement.
Yeah. She'll be a highway patrolman.
I guess.
The one, let's see, the aunt of, let's see, what's his name? Have to check this out.
Yeah.
This one of our basketball players, early. His aunt is a highway patrolman.
Oh, okay.
Runs the Ohio Turnpike. There's a shot put up by North Central. Rebound to Taylor. Taylor to Brown. Brown out front with it. Looking inside. It's Taylor. Puts up a runner, and it's no good. Rebound, Figgins. Pass down to Bergman.
It's her own rebound.
Sanders. Down to Klima. One of those go in.
Oh,
Schumann.
third time's a charm.
Schumann fighting.
No.
Couldn't get it to fall. McCarnes. Brown. Brown in the corner goes to Lindsey Brown, And
Karem's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Bergman to inbound it. North Central with a little bit of 2-2-1 press. Turn around.
Yep.
Bring it up the floor.
Oh.
It's soft. Hickman surprised her.
Ball will stay with the Lady Aces.
Bergman to Sanders. Bergman, short jumper, no good. Rebound McCarnes. To Lindsey Brown. Madison Brown to McCarnes. Taylor to McCarnes. Inside it goes to Hickman. Way out front. Taylor, and Bergman gets the ball. Sanders wide open. Shot is off the rim, and Lindsey Brown has the ball. Taylor to Madison Brown.
We go under 2 minutes in our opening quarter.
McCarnes. Bergman with the rebound. To Sanders. Not very much scoring here. 4-0, Hicksville. Schumann. Back out to Sanders. Figgins. Klima. Schumann has it back on top. Sanders in the corner to Klima. To Sanders. Puts up a shot and it's blocked. Lindsey Brown. Figgins with the rebound again. Figgins tried to go up with a shot. It was blocked. Sanders, and she was fouled.
First whistle on North Central. It'll be number 3. We'll pick up her first personal. Team foul number 1.
North Central substitution, number 25, Kendi Holstein.
Holstein off the JV squad.
Yep.
Put some height down there. Doesn't matter. Sanders hits them both.
Brown inside. Ooh, down low. Figgins fighting for the rebound. Madison Brown with it. We're going to have a foul on Schumann.
Hicksville fouls on number 24, Harley Schumann, her first, team second.
It's team foul number 2 for the Lady Aces.
Brown. It's Taylor with the ball. Brown McCarnes inside Brown, back out. Taylor with it. Ball is taken away by Sanders. Got 9 seconds. Know what the clock is.
Bergman.
Ooh. Close, but no cigar.
At least they got the shot off
Yes.
before time expired.
After 1 quarter of play, it is Hicksville 6 and the North Central Lady Eagles 0.
And between quarters, we always take some time to say thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford, reminding you, whatever vehicle you're interested in, brand new, pre-owned, it's always all about service to you before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, Community Memorial Hospital, proudly serving the healthcare needs of the Hicksville area for over 65 years. You can find out about all of the physicians on staff and the specialties and the great programs that are available for you and your family to live a healthier lifestyle online at www.cmhosp.com. Community Memorial Hospital and the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, both of them right here in Hicksville, Ohio. Proud to have them as our basketball broadcast underwriters here on HIX-TV.
North Central to inbound the ball. McCarnes, it's into Brown. Brown across to Siebenek. Down low, and it's good. Number 10, Hickman.
First points of the afternoon for the Lady Eagles. They'll turn up the pressure a little bit now.
Avery Slattery on the floor.
Draws the foul.
10, Hickman. Sanders at the line again.
3 for 3 for Sanders. She's
and
perfect.
She makes that. 8-2. She's got 4 of them.
Turnover to Klima.
Avery Slattery up with the ball. Got it.
Oh, there we go.
McCarnes down low.
I think that's going to be Klima.
Makes the fouls on number 15, Samantha Klima. Her first, team's third. At the line, shooting 2, number 10, Kristen
Hickman to shoot a pair.
Reporting in for the Eagles is number 4, Lauren Balser.
Balser into the game for Siebenek.
Valena's coming in for Klima.
And Hickman hits the second. She's got 4. Slattery to Valena.
Bad pass winds up in the hands of North Central.
Brown drives on Slattery or Bergman, and it's knocked out of bounds. Balser. McCarnes to Brown. Back to Balser. Over to McCarnes for 3. It's out of bounds.
Coach Freets motioning for Harley Schumann to come up the floor a little bit to help him out, just in case they turn up the pressure.
Valena to Sanders. Over to Schumann. Bergman holding it. Gives it to Schumann. Back to Bergman. Schumann. Valena. Good.
Oh, there we go.
12-4 Aces lead. And that ball goes into the second row of the stands.
Yep, over the head.
Siebenek back into the game for McCarnes.
Reporting in
Phillips and Figgins back in for Hicksville.
Katie Bergman will get a breather. And somebody else needs to come off the floor. Figgins is going to come back off the floor. And all right, there was some confusion, so Josh Freese calls a quick 30-second timeout because they had 6 players on the floor, and Figgins was trying to figure out who she was supposed to replace, or
she must have not have been told who she was.
Somebody missed the signal there somewhere. So it's an 8-point lead for the Aces, 12-4 here in the second quarter. Glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television. Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play. I'm Bill Murphy, helping him out with the color commentary and running the camera today because Chris Warner just didn't want to get up this early on a Saturday. Yeah, give him a hard time. He had a family thing planned for today. And like I said, this is a makeup game. This game should have been played earlier in the week on Tuesday, but Mother Nature throwing about 1/4 of an inch of ice over everything prevented that. So rescheduled. They wanted to make sure they got this game in before tournament started.
Nice.
Figgins.
Avery Slattery has the ball taken away from her from behind by Brown. Brown's a good-looking freshman. Shot is short. Phillips with the rebound. Gives it to Sanders. Sanders to Valena. Valena drives in, and she is fouled. Brown, Lindsey Brown for first.
Team foul number 3. Valena puts it through the hoop. So Bergman and Schumann back into the game. And are they going to get Allison Story in now or after the shot?
After
she's on deck, yeah. You were right, Jim. She made it.
Right.
And Allison Story, the other Aces senior.
Get some playing time.
Yeah.
Taylor with the ball to Brown. Over to Siebenek, back to Brown. To Balser. Taylor with it. Brown.
She's going to go to the line. And Allison Story
picks up the foul.
Gets her first personal.
Madison Brown.
This is the first one. Yeah, Story doesn't get a lot of playing time, but man, she is a part of this team. It was a game earlier where the Aces got to shoot a couple of technical free throws, and Coach Josh Freese tagged Story to take the shots, and when she sank the first one, every gal on that bench, stood up, gave her the standing O.
Yep.
Glad to have her the opportunity to, score some points because she doesn't play often.
Bergman down the floor with the rebound. Figgins over to. Schumann over the rim. McCarnes Taylor.
Stolen away by Katie Bergman. Now loose. And
Going to be Aces ball.
the referee, they were calling timeout on the North Central bench, but the referee said it's going to be white ball. Do you still want the timeout? And he changed his mind. Thought he might get the timeout in while it was still in the possession of the Eagles.
Yeah.
Story.
Right across to Phillips. The Bergman for three, no good. Sterry went through her legs.
Winds up going out of bounds.
Must be a foul on Bergman. Yep. Their first.
That's number 5 for the Aces as a team. And this time, North Central will take the timeout. That's their second. They'll have 3 remaining for the balance of the game, as the Aces have increased their lead now 16-4. And as we made mention, this is the last regular season game for Hicksville. And then we've got a road trip on Tuesday as they'll get things started in a sectional semifinal down at Lincoln View, which is on the, well, it's sort of on the north side of Van Wert, I guess, out in the middle of farm country. I think it's technically Van Wert Lincoln View. I think it used to be, but
yeah.
But we're looking forward to.
Actually, it's on the east side of
Yeah,
Van Wert.
we were there. I think it's 6 of my mind. We were there once before.
Right.
We had one other basketball tournament game.
Ball goes inside to Siebenek, to McCarnes, to Taylor. Balser with it. Over to Taylor. McCarnes. McCarnes with a runner, it's no good, and Bergman with a rebound. Schumann, Sanders in the lane, wow. Bergman with a rebound, to Sanders. Figgins.
And that's going to be a reach in. It should be number 3. Oh, nope, they're going to give it on Figgins. Okay.
2 on Figgins. Klima into the game. Sterry sits down. Brown, Figgins on her. And Figgins gets another one.
Oh, that'll be 3 on Riley. So she may be sitting down.
Hicksville fouls on number 5, Riley Figgins, her third, team 7. At the line, shooting 1 and bonus, number 2, Madison Brown. Reporting in for the Aces, number 11.
Valena will come in, and Riley will sit down for a bit. Probably won't see her until the second half. This will be 1 and 1. Hits the front end.
Lindsey Brown into the game.
Got them both.
2 points for Madison.
And we'll make it 16-6 and cut the lead to 10. Oh, Katie Bergman.
That helps.
Yep.
Lindsey Brown's shot, no good. It's going to have foul called on her.
That'll be her second, and team foul number 4.
And she comes out. Have Bonnie come into the game from the JV team. Schumann up to Valena. Sanders with a rebound. Bergman. Valena. Oh, jeez.
Over and back.
No hands on her ankles.
Yeah. So North Central will get the ball back after the turnover.
1:21 remaining in the half. 19-6, the Aces lead. Shot put up, no good.
And Schumann hit the deck.
Yes. She's kind of lucky
Yeah.
because person came down on her legs. When you're stretched out like that, that's easy tearing time.
And a travel as she bounced her pivot foot.
McCarnes drives into the lane. Nothing happening except a rebound to Valena. Sanders to Klima. Back to Sanders. Bergman with the Valena to Schumann. Schumann with it to Sanders. Klima. Bergman shooting 3.
Got it.
Eight points for Bergman. Brown from outside. She missed it. Gonna
Out of
stay
bounds.
black ball.
4.6 seconds.
Avery Slattery coming in. Somebody's got to come out and prevent a foul.
Phillips will come in as well as Schumann and Bergman will have a seat. And she hits it right before the buzzer.
McCarnes gets the bucket. And at the end of the first half of play, it's Aces 22 and North Central Eagles 8. We'll be back with you with the second half.
Katie is involved in basketball, volleyball, cheerleading, and dance. She is also a member of Student Council and National Honor Society and is one of the 2 salutatorians this year. She will be attending Adrian College next year to play volleyball and major in biochemistry. Katie Bergman. Next up we have Riley Figgins. Riley is the daughter of Pete and Christy Figgins. Riley has participated and is participating in volleyball, basketball, and track for all 4 years of high school. She is a member of National Honor Society and a student representative for the Hicksville School Foundation for 2018-2019. In the fall of 2019, Riley will be attending the University of Cincinnati's DAAP College of Architecture. Her favorite memory from basketball is when Serenity ran inbounds with the ball during a JV game in her sophomore year. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Figgins. Our next senior is Samantha Klima. Samantha is the daughter of Jim and Sharon Klima. Samantha has played basketball for about 7 years. Along with basketball, she is also involved in softball, National Honor Society, Foreign Language Club, and 4-H. As of right now, after high school, Samantha plans to attend University of St. Francis to major in nursing. Her favorite memory was going to the sand dunes this summer with the team, and Riley tried running down a dune, but instead fell halfway down and slid the rest of the way. It was so much fun and brought the team closer together. She would like to thank her parents and all her coaches for supporting and pushing her each day. Samantha Klima. Our next senior is Noelle Nuttall, who is the daughter of Angela Zedine. Noelle has participated in volleyball, basketball, cheerleading, academic team, and track. She will attend Bluffton University, where she will play volleyball and run track. Noelle would like to major in biology and become a medical examiner. Noelle is unable to be with us today because she is at Bluffton interviewing for a significant scholarship. We wish her the best of luck. Noelle Nuttall. Our next senior is Emily Sanders. Emily is the daughter of Matt and Mitzi Sanders. Emily has played basketball for 8 years, and along with basketball, she is also involved in volleyball, softball, and National Honor Society. After high school, Emily plans to attend Purdue Fort Wayne to major in communications. Her favorite memory was going to the sand dunes this summer with the team. It brought the team so much closer together. She would like to thank all her coaches and parents for pushing her to do her best every day. Emily Sanders. We continue with Micah Schrader. Micah is the daughter of Jeff and Lauren Schrader. She's been playing basketball for 8 years and is also involved in golf, softball, student council, and National Honor Society. Her favorite memory from basketball is winning district sophomore year and being able to play the game every day with her best friends. In her future, she plans to attend college and major in biomedical engineering. Micah Schrader. Our next senior is Harley Schumann. Harley is the daughter of Ben and Andrew Schumann. Harley has been playing basketball for 6 years. She also participates in volleyball, track, student council, and National Honor Society. Her favorite memories from basketball are winning districts and jamming out to Bohemian Rhapsody with the team every chance they got. She plans on attending college at Northwest State Community College and getting a degree in criminal justice. Upon completing college, she is attending the police academy for further training in the law enforcement field. Harley Schumann. And our final senior this afternoon, Allison Steary. Allison is the daughter of Michael and Will Steary. Allie has been involved in basketball most of her life, and she is also a member of the National Honor Society and actively involved in her church youth group. After high school, Allison plans to attend Indiana University Fort Wayne to pursue a degree in medical imaging. Her favorite memory was going to their team camp in Michigan. We were all able to grow so much as a team there. Allie would like to thank her family for always being her biggest supporters and encouraging her to always do her best. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Steary. We ask at this time that you give one more round of applause for all of our seniors to thank them for all of their contributions to the Lady Aces basketball program over the last 4 years. Congratulations, ladies.
Well, we're back here with the second half scoring, or the second half play. We'll give you the scoring for the first half. For North Central, Madison Brown has 2 free throws. Number 10 Hickman has a basket and 2 free throws. McCarnes has a free throw or a basket, and that is the total for them. They have 8 points. For Hicksville, Sanders has 4 free throws. Bergman, 2 trays and a basket for 8. Slattery has 2 points. Figgins has 2 points. Belena has a basket and 2 free throws for 4. And Schumann has a basket for 2. So Aces are leading 22-8 at this point, getting ready to start the third quarter.
Get all the practice balls
up off the floor.
Caged up and rolled off the floor.
That one going up into the stands over there. Kid's holding it. He got it held down there. It's
well, the second basketball pops up, we'll know who the culprit is.
The ball gets on the floor.
Young man up there in the third row. Aces playing well in that first half, Jim, on senior day.
Yeah, they were. Riley Figgins started, and she had a lot of rebounds. She must have had 5 or 6.
She's back in to start the second half as well. Sanders
will get it in.
And she got the 5-second call.
Yeah. No excuse for that, especially when Schumann was standing right in front of her.
Yeah. And Bergman was down signaling for it as well. That's the second 5-second call we've seen in 2 days.
Yes. 1 each way. McCarnes with the ball over to Brown. Lindsey Brown. It'll be McCarnes to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Ball's tipped and Schumann has it.
Yeah.
Schumann drives the lane. Oh,
it's a little too much on it.
Hits in the back of the rim, comes back out. So we have a jump ball, and it'll be North Central ball.
Aces will get the possession arrow back. Ooh, off
right
Figgins'
off
foot.
Figgins' foot. Riley's one that could help next year. She's 5'9", 5'10". Grabs the rebound. Sanders gets it over to Figgins.
Yeah.
To Bergman. Oh.
Just out of the reach of Sanders' hands.
Go to the basket. No. Brown to McCarnes. Whoa.
Puts it up, no good.
And Klima with the board.
A little feisty out there. That's number 11 who got a little bit of a lecture.
Yes.
So
that was the elbow that flew down here at the other end, too.
So got told in no uncertain terms that there'll be no more of that.
Schumann. And she is hacked. .32. Lindsey Brown, that's her third.
That's her third, team second.
2 team fouls now on the Lady Eagles.
Bonnie into the game for Hickman.
Harley gets the second one.
Schumann has 3 points.
Slattery will come in for Schumann. Nice. Oh.
Sanders loses control and throws it out of bounds.
He'll stay with Hicksville as one of the North Central players tapped the ball. So the Aces will get it back.
In the corner to Klima, to Sanders. It's change of possession. Oh, Bergman, go out and knock it down.
There we go.
Dunk it while you're at it.
The ball gets stuck and they ask Jackson for help, so he goes to go grit another ball.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are you kidding me? You're 6'5". We've seen you gorilla slam it. You know, come on."
So 25, Holstein back in the game for the Eagles.
Loose on the floor.
She ripped it right out of her hand.
Yeah. So thank you very much for stopping the ball, Emily. And North Central takes it.
Number 12, Bonnie with the basket.
Makes it 23-10.
Don't. Sanders in the corner. Bergman too far. And we're going to have a foul on number 3. Her
Pushes
first.
off, yep. And that's team foul number 1 for the Aces in this second half. And that goes over the head of the North Central player. Turnover to the Aces.
Avery Slattery down to Bergman, and she was fouled.
That'll be on 25.
Holstein.
It's her first and team foul number 3.
Into the game for the Eagles is number 11, Cindy McCarnes.
McCarnes and Barney comes out. Bergman
That's
hits
good.
the second one.
24-10.
9 points for her. Holstein from the corner. Klima cleans it up. We have a jump ball. Sanders turned into Taylor and tied her up. Black
Eagles
ball.
Yep.
Valena in the game.
The substitution, number 11, Kennedy Valena.
Taylor's shot is no good. Sanders
Knocked out of bounds.
Brown knocked it out. Sanders will get it in.
And it goes out of bounds. Courtesy of number 11 in black.
Balser into the game. Schumann into the lane. He's up a runner and gets fouled. Her first.
Team foul number 4.
Schumann at the line again.
(25-10) now.
We have time in the day of table. Okay. And Schumann gets to the second one.
Well, they stopped at the scorer's table, Jim, because they just realized that they forgot to put the team foul for Hicksville up. They still had 0, but Avery Slattery had gotten the foul, so.
That pass went in the third row.
Yeah. So now the scoreboard is correct. And speaking of Avery Slattery, she'll bring the ball across the timeline.
Bergman from the corner. Somebody pushed off. Valena.
That's team foul number 2 on the Lady Aces.
Brown across 10-second line. Baseline. Gets it out. Ball chased down by Siebenek, but she was out of bounds.
Yep, she got it and had to either go out of bounds or take the full brunt of Katie Bergman coming down at her. Full timeout called by the Aces bench. Josh Freese, second time out of the game for Hicksville. So evidently he saw something that he felt worthy of discussing.
Yes. 26-10 score here in the third quarter for the Aces.
Again, they're getting geared up. I mean, it would be a good thing for them to be able to come out of this game with the win, Jim, and be on a bit of a roll to get some momentum going and get some spirit going to head into sectionals. And I spoke with Josh during the week and asked him what he thought about the Lady Panthers and their prospects against them, and he just kind of shrugged his shoulders and he said, we're going to just have to play this game because he just wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah, the Panthers' record is, worse than ours, but they play in a conference that
it's a little bit
murderous.
Yeah. And really, the other thing I think probably that was on his mind too is, you look at the Lady Aces, and you could argue that their overall win-loss record really doesn't reflect the actual talent or ability of the team as well, because how many of the games did the Lady Aces take a loss in where it could have very easily gone the other way?
Yes.
So.
And they're playing out without a starter.
Yep.
And have been for a
while,
week and a half.
Yeah. Be nice if Micah could get back on the floor for that game next week, but.
Ooh, she's Avery.
Katie Bergman actually did save that before it went out of bounds, but nobody was there on the baseline to pick it up. So it'll go to North Central. Hope Avery Slattery is okay. That was quite a shot to the cheek there.
Yes. Taylor, Brown, Taylor. Valena the rebound.
Oh,
Bergman from the corner. 12 points for her. Madison Brown over to McCarnes. To Taylor. McCarnes. Over to Balser. Belena. It's off Belena, so here comes Figgins.
Hicksville substitution number 5, Riley Figgins.
McCarnes drives around. Klima with the rebound, gives to Slattery. Cross to Schumann. Back to Avery. Down to Schumann. She's got the inside.
count it.
And she is fouled.
Yep. She's walking a little gingerly. She's had a off and on kind of a nagging ankle injury.
Yes.
The second half of the season, so we always hold our breath a little bit whenever she goes down onto the deck.
Yep. McCarnes with a rebound. No Brown, back to McCarnes.
Put back.
Balsers.
There we go.
Who was that? 2?
I think it was. Yep. It was both the number of the player and the number of times it bounced around on the rim before it went down and scored the points. Belena in a wrestling match.
Slattery to inbound it to Schumann. They got to get it up. 32. It's her 4th.
Team foul number 6.
Phillips back in the game. Schumann sits down. And
Misses them both.
Missed it. McCarnes to Brown. Avery picks up another one.
That'll be her second, I think. Oh, number 3.
She punished her with that knee in the thigh.
Sturry will come in for Slattery, and Sanders back into the game for Belena. Or maybe that was Klima checking back in.
There's another foul on Phillips.
Fouls on number 20, Kennedy Phillips.
Her first.
That'll be team foul number 5.
Timeout.
30-second timeout.
30 to 14 is the score.
12.8 seconds left in this third quarter. And another timeout called by Coach Josh Freese. 2 timeouts remaining for the Lady Aces. Eagles right now have committed 6 team fouls, so the Aces' next foul will put them into the bonus. Hicksville has committed 5, so they still have 1 foul to give before they put North Central into the bonus. Teams will break huddle, get ready to close out quarter number 3.
No. Inbound.
Slapped out of bounds.
Sanders was a slappy. McCarnes into Brown. Does double dribble. Balser. Cross. No good, and that's the end of the third quarter. And the Aces are leading the North Central Eagles 30-14 in this girls varsity game.
So as we get ready for the final 8 minutes of regular season girls basketball for the 2018-19 season, we'll take some time once again to say a huge thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters who have made our Lady Aces basketball coverage possible throughout the entire basketball season. They are, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, the Jim Schmidt Truck Lot, and, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. And Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, proudly serving the Hicksville area's healthcare needs for over 65 years. Find out everything there is to know about Community Memorial Hospital by checking out their website at www.cmhosp.com. Want to thank both of them for, again, being with us for the entire basketball season, the regular season, all the games that we have been able to cover for you so far because of their generous support. And we'll thank them in advance, too, because they're making it possible for us to be on the road and following the Lady Aces as they travel down the tournament trail starting next Tuesday. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships and Community Memorial Hospital, both right here in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them once again so very much for another great Lady Aces basketball season of coverage here on HIX-TV.
McCarnes on the drive.
Nice runner.
Gives her 6 points.
Story, a little short. And a foul on the rebound.
North Central fouls on number 10, Kristen Hickman, her second. Team set.
Katie scores them both.
Bury him. 32-16.
Nice job as the Aces get the turnover. On the breakaway, counted, which draws the foul.
McCarnes.
Schumann picks up her second personal and team foul number 6 for the Lady Aces. She hits it.
McCarnes trying to bring him close.
It's at 32-19. Say that Story had possession and the ball went out of bounds. So back to the Lady Eagles.
McCarn's down low. Shot.
And that'll be another foul on Allie Story.
On number 3, Allison Steary, her second. Team 7 at the line shooting 2, number 10, Kristen Hickman.
That puts both teams into the bonus now. 2-shot foul, though, in the act of shooting. So that one's good. Makes it 32 to 20. 12-point lead. And Atlanta will come in for Story. Gets them both.
6 points for Hickman.
And the Aces lead down to 11.
And they throw it away again.
Aces will get the ball back. Almost picked off. There we go.
Her first 2 of the night.
Slapped away.
Schumann,
Nice pump fake, no good.
number 1's going to get the foul.
Hicksville fouls on number 1, Eleanor Sanders, her first.
Sanders' first personal. And we'll go to the other end and shoot some free throws.
At the line for 1 bonus for
Oh.
number 4, Walter. Reporting for the Aces, number 5, Riley Figgins.
Gets the front end.
And the back end.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now we're doing it.
Yep, a little too much arc on that one. Had her trapped on the sideline. There was nowhere to go
Got it in their feet.
and fell over.
Goes McCarns again.
Up and good. That gets it back to single digits. Cuts the lead to 9. And with just under 5 minutes left, 4:52, this game may not be over yet.
No.
North Central Eagles have hung in there and have slowly chipped away at what had been a fairly sizable Lady Aces lead. Like I said, they get it down to 9 points now.
Lindsey Brown.
In a triple team, Figgins comes up with the ball. And Katie Bergman gets the friendly bounce.
Yes. Back to 11-point lead. We go Figgins. Avery. Bergman.
Cleans up.
13.
Bergman's got to be doing pretty well point-wise.
Oh, right from the corner. 32 is Lindsey Brown.
38-27.
Her first points. Go Avery. Push it, push it. Brown from outside. Rebound goes. Ball, sir.
That'll be 2 shots.
Hicksville fouls on number 15, Samantha Klima. Her second.
Klima will rack up her second personal. Team foul number 9. That one's good. 38-28.
Bonnie comes out of the game. McCarnes is back in. And that roll is good. She's 4 for 4 at the line.
That should make it 38-29 as they didn't put either of those points on the scoreboard.
Wow.
That's good for 2 more.
Taylor with 2.
They put those 2 points on, but I think that they've shorted the Eagles a couple of points. But I'm not, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Timeout, Hicksville, full timeout.
There we go, 38-31. That's what I thought it should be. 7-point lead, and that's we have the timeout here. As again, they just keep creeping a little bit closer.
Yep. It was a good thing that they got those 2 buckets from Bergman there.
Yep.
Got 3 minutes to fight them off. And they make free throws, so.
Yes, indeed. So we're not done by a long shot here. Although it's going to be kind of odd getting done with the varsity game and then going home in the daylight.
Yes.
Haven't had an afternoon matchup for a while here.
Well, we had one a couple weeks ago, but we didn't get to go home.
Yeah, I was about to say it was followed by a nighttime as well, so yeah.
The night half of the doubleheader.
It was a good day of basketball, but it was a long day of basketball too. So it'll be Ace's ball.
Yep, here we go. Sanders and Schumann bring it up.
As we go under 3 minutes left in regulation.
In the corner, Bergman. Schumann with the rebound. Down low is Sanders.
Oh, nice. Good pass from Sanders. A nice assist for Samantha Klima.
Bergman the rebound.
Oh.
Too much power on the throw.
Yeah. Tried to lead Avery Slattery, but by a little too much. So North Central will get another crack at it here.
Taylor to Brown. McCarnes cross court. Runner is no good. Sanders get tied up.
It'll be North Central on the possession arrow. Schumann with a nice breakaway.
Great pass from Sanders. Brown. Taylor with it. Inside goes to up over top.
Top of the backboard, yep. 91 seconds left. Aces leading by 11.
I think we can start to breathe a little bit easier.
Looking like they will put another W on before they head into tournament.
Down low to Klima. Go up with it. Oh. Pass it at their feet. Got a foul.
White 3. That's Avery's 4th personal. And that puts the North Central Eagles into the double bonus, so they'll shoot 2 from here on out.
This chick don't miss.
Yeah. Makes it a 10-point game. Figgins will come back into the game. Put 5 seniors on the floor for maybe the last 1 minute and 11 seconds. That one's good.
6 for 6.
Taken away and then taken right back. Bergman, 3, no good.
Schumann, across to Sanders. Good.
There we go. Yep. Ball's going all over the place. And timeout, even with only 27 seconds left, or 26.8 seconds.
Yeah, you're going to get some seniors back on the floor.
And they're going to get a 30-second timeout. And he had 5 of his seniors on the floor when he called the timeout. We'll see if he makes any adjustments here. Aces up by 11, 44-33. And again, we're down to 26.8 seconds left in this last varsity regular season basketball game here at not only the last one here at the Red Zone for the Gals, but last home game of the season, last overall game of the regular season. Allison Story is going to come back out onto the floor. So, again, 5 seniors out there. We'll see, maybe they can get Allison some points.
Get her the ball, turn.
Blocked. $13.6. Another whistle with half of a second left on the clock.
That's her second.
Half of a second.
Yeah. So we'll get some free throws and the game will be over. Got that one. Makes it a 10-point game. No good. That'll do it. Final score.
34.
Aces win by 10. And 5 seniors finishing out the game. Story not able to get any points, but she gets to be out there with her teammates when the final horn sounds. And the Aces wrap up the regular season on an up note, positive note, and should have some momentum behind them as they head into tournament play coming up next week at Lincoln View. So we'll figure out the unofficial numbers here for the scoring.
Unofficially for Hicksville, Sanders had 4 free throws and a basket for 6. Slattery had a basket for 2. Figgins a basket for 2. Belena a basket, 2 free throws for 4. Klima 2 buckets for 4. Schumann 3 baskets, 3 free throws for 9. For Katie Bergman, she had 3 trays is 9, and 3 free throws is 12, and 3 baskets is 18. She led them in scoring with 18. For Madison Brown, she had 4 points. Taylor had 2. Balser was 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Hickman 4 for 4 at the line and a basket of 6. McCarnes, she had 5 baskets and a free throw for 11. Helms had 1 free throw. And Lindsey Brown had a tray, and Bonnie had a basket for their total of 34. And the Aces had 44.
So with that, we're going to wrap things up. Seniors are still out on the floor, of course. So this is their last home game on this court. And as is typical, they're going to be getting some cards and some gift baskets from the rest of their team. And we want to, again, wish all of them the best. We want to wish all the Lady Aces the best as they get ready to head into the tournament. And again, very best to the Aces senior gals as they wrap up their basketball career here at Hicksville High School. Again, we want to say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships and to Community Memorial Hospital, underwriting our Aces basketball broadcasts. Appreciate that very much. They'll be with us as we make the trip down to Lincoln View next week. And with that, we're going to wrap things up from here at the Red Zone on this Saturday. One last time, final score, Aces over the Eagles 44-34. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good afternoon and good sports.
Your support all season. Thank you for coming out today and showing your support and love for the team and for these seniors. Definitely we miss Noelle today. Wish she could be here. She's definitely in our hearts, and glad we can get this win for her. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to Kenny Valena, who's going to start. Thank you.
Okay. Emily, even though you're only a grade ahead of me, I've always looked up to you and how hard you work. I've always admired your hustle in any sport you play. No matter what you do, you always put 110% effort in. I would say I'm going to miss you, but thankfully I still have 1 season left with you. Like Kelsey said, you're only mean to make me stronger, even though I know you're joking sometimes. I'm pretty sure some people think we're actually fighting though. When you do graduate, I won't know what to do without anyone harassing me in every sport season. In all seriousness, I'm going to miss you, but I know you're going to do great things out of high school. You're a role model to everyone on and off the court, and always play your heart out. I love getting to know you more these past couple of seasons. It's weird to think that I'll never play sport with you again, but I know you'll have a bright future ahead of you. Thanks for all the memories and always smiling. I mean, in the hallway, you always make my day. I love you both very much, and I'll miss you guys.
Katie, I'm so happy to have gotten the chance to play basketball with you. You've always been someone I look up to, and I'm truly going to miss you. Thank you for always showing me what it means to work hard and have a heart for the game. I wish you the best. Allie, I'm so glad to have gotten the chance to play basketball with you. I just want to say
so grateful to have been able to play with you these past 3 years. Keep working hard. You're going to do great things for Cincinnati. I love you. Sam, I'm so glad to have been able to play basketball with you these past 3 years. I really enjoyed working so hard against your practices. And you always pushed yourself and me to make us better, and I really appreciate it. You always worked your hardest, and you were a great person to look up to these past years. Thank you for always pushing me and being willing to drive me places. I'm going to miss you on our camping trips, but you're going to move on and do great things. Keep working hard. I love you.
Micah, I'm super glad I've gotten to play with you these last 2 years. Thanks for always pushing me and everyone else to get better. Thank you for always being so encouraging and uplifting no matter the situation. You're such a hard-working, motivated person that never seems to give up, and you're going to accomplish great things. Your positive attitude and your work ethic are something many people look up to.